Welcome. I'm Sharon Navarro. I'm the Executive Director of Acknowledge Alliance. And, I'm really thrilled to welcome you all here in person. This is our first in-person event since 2019. For the past, thank you. We've been holding these events by Zoom for the past 3 years, so it just feels extra special to be here with you all. I really thank you all for coming out. I hope you had a chance to participate in some of the play and art therapy zones, activity zones, and see our new format we're debuting tonight. And I'd like to just kick things off by thanking our sponsors, Star One Credit Union. They're there in the back. Thank you so much, Star One. They're our diamond sponsor, and I really appreciate your support and belief in our work. And our other sponsor is Lucille Packard Stanford Children's Health, Lucille Packard Children's Hospital. They are our platinum sponsor. Thank you so much. And I do have a very special note of gratitude to all the staff and board who helped prepare tonight. And a couple that are behind the scenes, Linda, our marketing manager, and Ryan, our development director. And can I ask the board and staff, can you just give a little wave so people can see you? All right, look at this. You really are some of the most caring and dedicated people that I've ever met, and you're courageously making the world a better place. So thank you so much. And tonight, we're celebrating Acknowledge Alliance and all of our students and educators for successfully navigating another year filled with extraordinary challenges. And our mission is to promote lifelong resilience in children and youth and strengthen the caring capacity of the adults who influence their lives. And we've been fulfilling this mission for 29 years, since 1994, and that is just incredible to me. And when the agency first began, our founder, Cleo Ulau, she held board meetings in her living room. And from those humble beginnings, just look at us today. We have a staff of 26, a 10-person board, and we serve thousands of students and educators in 2 counties. So we've really come a long way. Yep. And it's a very special agency. And when I was thinking about tonight and what I would say, I was thinking about why the work of Acknowledge Alliance continues to resonate with me so deeply. And it's really the concept of a caring adult in a child's life. And for me, that meant being mentored by my all-time favorite high school teacher through a family crisis when I was a teenager. And I just want to prove to the teachers in the room that your students never forget you. So how many of us can remember the names of our favorite teachers? Can we just see a show of hands? Look at this. Can you look at this? So, that's so amazing. You have such a transformational impact on students. And my favorite teacher was Mrs. Corcoran. She's just one of the adults that helped me on my journey. And as Acknowledge continues helping students and educators on their journeys, I am just really in awe that last year, even through a continuing global pandemic, we served 25 schools, 3,000 students, and 600 educators. And yeah, it's really amazing because of all of our staff. And we're not just about high numbers. I was just having a conversation about high numbers and expansion. That's not really what we're about. We really care about our lasting outcomes. And they were fantastic last year. Again, 93% of the youth we worked with stayed in and graduated from high school. And 86% of teachers we worked with used strategies to promote their own personal and professional resilience. Thank you. It's great. It's all the staff. And I would love to share a few quotes with you from teachers who experienced our programs. One of the teachers we worked with said that she noticed her students were coming to school just to meet with their mental health counselors. So, that's like such a shout out to our mental health counseling team. And another teacher said, she feels Acknowledge encourages a better sense of togetherness in the classroom. Because when things outside the classroom feel unstable, it's even more important for students to feel a sense of connectedness with their classmates. And finally, another teacher shared that the resilience counselors are the backbone of her school. She said, they make our lives better. They validate us in a world that is not seeing educators' worth. When staff is well, our students are well. And those quotes just really, they really get me. They speak to me, and I hope they speak to you. And tonight, I'm grateful you'll experience our new event format, and you'll hear from our outstanding panel with our guest speaker, Dr. Megan, and some of our own staff are on that panel, and we'll honor outstanding educators. The panel will be discussing nurturing resilience in the face of trauma. And here at Acknowledge Alliance, we know that relationships and gratitude are at the heart of our mission, and that's really what kept us strong during the worst of the pandemic and over the past 29 years. And on that note, I want to express gratitude to two really special members of the Acknowledge team who are transitioning in different ways. Judith Gable, our program director, she stepped down from the director role last year, and she's passed the baton after decades of incredible work. But never fear, Judith stayed on as our clinical supervisor, and she's part of tonight's panel. And I can't thank you enough, Judith, for your vision and your dedication. And also to our board vice chair, Mr. Steve Hope. He's retiring from the board this year after 9 amazing years. Thank you so much, Steve, for your volunteer leadership. And could I ask you to join me up here just for one minute? Just Thank you so much, Steve. Yes, we're so touched by your dedication, and we just have this little gift from our hearts to yours to thank you. You'll see what it is. And we know you'll keep in touch. I said to Steve, you're not falling off the face of the earth. We are going to contact you. I know. Thank you so much. And let's hear it for Steve and his dedication to our community. And in closing, before we begin our program, I want to share this quote with you that tonight's theme is our fields of hope. I was reading about the super bloom in California and that all the rain brought us these beautiful flowers. And there was a quote about the California poppy and why is it the state flower and what is it about the California poppy? And the writer said, the poppy's appeal comes from its hardiness and ability to survive in an often drought-stricken region, and it's a spot of beauty in a harsh landscape. And that I thought really kind of was a really apt metaphor for a lot of the services. And they said that the poppy's endurance is partly what draws people to it. And the poppy just stands up and says, look at me, I am gorgeous. So I hope you all feel that tonight because that's how I feel about all of you. And now let's begin our panel discussion. It is really my honor to introduce my colleague, Dr. Sharon Navarro. Take it away, Crystal.